Hey, how's it going, fellas? Chef Evil here, and welcome back to week 5, I believe, of the Jjdl. This week, we're going up against Lego My Ego and his very annoying team. He has Terrapagos Sun that consists of Terrapagos, Terra Walking Wake, Annihilate, Torkoal, Cleavor. He has a Moltres, a Venusaur, a Tinkaton, I think a Kilowattrel is his last one. I'm not looking at his team right now, so I'm just listing them off the top of the dome. So if I miss something, flame me in the comments if you want. We don't really match up well into this team. I'm just gonna keep it real with you. I don't want to deal with Terrapagos or Walking Wake, to be honest. Usually into a water type like Walking Wake, I'd be like, oh, well, we can bring Tatsugiri because it's awesome. Because if we Terra Fairy, we can shut down the Dragon Stab, and if we bring the Storm Drain, we shut down the Water Stab. But, I mean, I'm going to assume my opponent is going to bring a Terra type and a Terra Blast that can actually hit Tatsugiri, and even if he doesn't, Flamethrower in the Sun to Terra Fairy Tatsu still does a lot. And if it is Terra Fairy with no, offensive coverage, Hydro Pump in the Sun from us is just not doing enough damage to, really stop that one. And then there's Terrapagos, which can do, any number of things. It can set up, it could lead and just toxic spam, it can remove hazards, it can just do anything it wants to do. It can just spam Terra Starstorm into our team, and we just kind of have to deal with it. So I don't really like our matchup here. I think, if I'm just being honest with you guys, I think we're cooked. I think going into this, I am not very optimistic, but we're gonna give it our best, and we're gonna hope we can eke out a win. So the first one I wanted to put was this Terra Water Assault Vested Iron Crown. This is I'm putting heavy quotes here, Walking Wake check, because if we can Terra and then come in on Specs Hydro Steam, we're fine, and we can just spam Psychic. His only Psychic resist is going to be that Stinkaton, and that's also his only Dark resist, which if we can get rid of that or put pressure on it early, that really opens up Darkrai in the late game. I'm going to just spam Dark Pulse into his team, or just spam Psychic moves with Iron Crown into his team. Terra Blast Water is for Torkoal and things, but I don't even know if we need it. We just didn't really have much else coverage wise we wanted to put other than maybe Focus Blast, but we would just miss that, so I thought this would be fine to have Terra Blast here. Maybe if we were to rematch in playoffs, I would bring something else here that could put more pressure on other things like Future Sight maybe. But I'm feeling okay with this set. We got Volt Switch to get in and out. We're running enough speed. I believe this is for Moltres. I kind of wish we were speed creeping Tinkaton, but too late. We need all the bulk that we can get if we don't want to lose to Wake. Again, I would probably, even if this were a rematch, I might even take all the speed out if I am being so real with you. But yeah, I'm not super confident in our build either, I guess I should say that, but I think we can win. We've got Okie Dokie here, another Spadef AV Mon. So our idea is that we have double AV and double Mons that can take on either Wake or Terrapagos at different points in the game. So that's kind of how we're going into this. That's what we're going to aim for. Okie Dokie is pretty good into Terrapagos, assuming it's not stored power, which if it is, womp womp, I guess. But we can take Earth Power as a Drain Punch it back. We can live a +1 Earth Power, Drain Punch the health back, and then live a second Earth Power. So that's a good way to deal with it. We also have Toxic Chain, which can really screw over what the Terrapagos wants to do. Knock for Wake Specs could be really nice to shut down that thing's damage output. And then just Psychic Fangs just for Venusaur, because we can smack that extra hard again. No Psychic resist makes Psychic Fangs pretty good. It also smacks Annihilate, which is nice. So pretty basic set here. Just gonna hope for the best with it. Next we got Lumberry Landorus. So we're running Lumberry for Torkoal Will-O-Wisp or Lava Plume Burns, Venusaur Sleep Powder, and Moltres Flame Body or Will-O-Wisp Burns. Max speed. This is enough attack to break Terra Shell with U-Turn on Terrapagos. So if it comes in, we can just U-Turn on it, break its shell, and then if it Ice Beams, then cool, we can just switch out into a Mon like Okie Dokie or Iron Crown. Otherwise, Earthquake, Rock Slide hurts his entire team pretty well. Taunt is for Torkoal. We can stop its rocks or Will-O-Wisp, but it also can stop Moltres, I guess, which is nice because we do naturally outspeed it. I'm just going to hope for the best with this set as well. Seems decent. I wish we could run something other than Lumberry, but I just feel more comfortable running the Lumberry here. Next up, we got Uriel. who is another Spadefmon, but this one is designated to take on things like the Torkoal and the Moltres, as well as being a nice mon to just spam buttons into his team, like Power Gem or Moonblast, which he doesn't have great resist for that aren't Tinkaton. And if we can put a lot of pressure, again, we're, wanting to put a lot of pressure on that Tinkaton, so we kind of like having that here, just a mon that can force it in. We can even slap with Earth Power. Seems like a pretty good addition. It's good into Sun. It's a little bit weak to Venusaur and a little bit weak to Wake, but at least we can Power Gem Venusaur, and if Wake decides to get greedy and try and swap in here, we can Moonblast it and kill it. Hopefully, we can at least get some big damage on it with Moonblast. Encore is for like Torkoal, if we want to like Encore some cheat, or even Terapagos, so if like Terapagos starts setting up, we can bring in Diancie, we can live anything it wants to go for, and then just Encore it into it to hopefully have like a immunity, like if it's Earth Power, we can go into Landorus and then punish that thing super hard. If it's like stored power, we can go into Darkrai and punish that thing super hard. So we're just kind of hoping that that'll work out. We've got Cinderace here. Adamant Cinderace and Sun is going to be insane, other than the Wake, but Wake does not switch into Adamant high jump kicks very well at all. It takes like 60 to 70%, which is huge. Getting any amount of chip on that one is going to be really nice. Torkoal is also taking like 40% from high jump kick, so that's always nice. Then we can U-turn out on that thing, get into like Uriel here. Court Change is nice to have. We speed creep Tinkaton, I believe. I wish we could speed creep Wake, but I really want to have that adamant damage, and we're not going to stay in on Wake. If we lose the game because my last mon is Cinderace and Wake is out of Sun and we get outsped, I'm just, sure man, it's fine. Like, I'm fine with that. I'm willing to accept it that is a possibility, and that if it happens, whatever, it's fine. I just lose the game. Next up we got Darkrai, or lastly we got Darkrai. This is the Lumberry set. Will-O-Wisp for Tinkaton specifically, because this Tinkaton is going to be here for the Darkrai. We can spam Dark Pulse and Psyshock pretty well into his team. Psyshock's nice for if like Terapagos is a Calm Mind set and we can Encore it with Uriel early. Sludge Bomb here. I honestly don't know if I'm going to keep this, but I'm assuming it's like a Terra Fairy Wake, which is what I'm kind of assuming it's going to be. I'd like to have Sludge Bomb to like smack it extra hard. Sludge Bomb also does decently into, I can't remember which mon I was like calcing it versus, but it does well into something else as well. I wish I could fit Ice Beam, but Psyshock does more into Venusaur anyway, so it's probably fine. So we're just going to rock Sludge Bomb and bank on him bringing a Terra Fairy Wake. If he doesn't, then I'm going to feel really dumb for not bringing Tatsugiri, but we'll just have to see, man. I don't like our matchup here. Our team is good enough, I feel like we can win this if we get our pieces positioned correctly, but if we mess up a lot of positions and we give up too many valuable pieces to Wake, then we might just be boned. Like in a mock I did, and one of them I won with another version of the team, which I guess I can actually go ahead and show off. I was using this version of the team here that was able to win 4-0 in that mock, and then I built this one with Diancie instead, and changing I think a couple moves, a couple EVs. I lost to lead Terapagos with stored power, and then there was a position where Wake was in on like Landorus, and I decided that my best course of action would be to sack Cinderace to then bring an Iron Crown, and then it turned out to be Agility, and then just I couldn't win from that position. I was like, oh, okay. Iron Crown lost the 1v1 to Wake because it was Agility, booster special attack instead of a spec set like we were expecting. The main advantage of Iron Crown and specs is that we can force it to lock into a move, and then we always have a counter to it, whether it be Diancie when it locks into a dragon move, or Iron Crown when it wants to click Hydro Steam. Then we can force a lot of damage with like Power Gem or Psychic. But in that mock, unfortunately, it was not locked. It was just Agility, and I ended up giving it a free Agility. What I should have done was Earthquake in front of it with Landorus to sack and then bring an Iron Crown instead of letting it get that up for free. So like situations like that, we have to position correctly or we will lose the game. I did lose that 1-0 in the mock, but I went from a position where I could have won to an absolute loss. Like, it was just playing for differential at that point. And we would like to win this game because our next 3 games are against very good opponents and their teams are very good, but I feel like our matchups into those are also maybe a little bit better than this one. And I'll also probably have a little bit more time next week, which is really nice. So I'm really looking forward to this game, but I'm thinking that we're going in on the back foot for sure here. So I'll cut back once we get into the game. Alright, and we are back, fellas, and immediately I feel very silly because that is a Terra Water Walking Wake on our screen right now, and we don't have a Tatsugiri. So I really could have just brought Tatsu and wowed the Wake forever, so that's fun. Okay, this is not great. Okay, so immediately, at least we see, so this is about what we anticipated to see here. I think I'm gonna just leave with Iron Crown because it matches up decently into everything. If he leads Torkoal, we can just Terra and Psychic turn 1 and just not really care about what it wants to do. Oh, Terra Blast actually just kills, but I don't want to risk him going out into like Venusaur or like Ape or something like that and just not being able to punish it. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to lead Iron Crown as we see Annihilate lead. Okay, so he was trying to call the Landorus lead, which is awesome. I'm fine with this. Like, absolutely fine with this. If you Scarf Final Gambit, we lose turn 1, but I don't think he's going to be Scarf Final Gambit. So I am going to just Terra and Psychic. If he goes Stinkaton, okay. And he's Scarf Final Gambit. Okay, well, we just lost. Oh, dear. Okay. Huh. Okay, well, that's good game, I think. I don't know how I'm beating Wake now. So that's frustrating. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I just called it out, too. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, what do I want to do about this? So, I mean, Landorus is probably my bring in here because I can, if he goes Terrapagos, I can punish that. If he goes Wake, we're not great. Not great into Wake now. We're fine. Okay, he goes Tinkaton, this is fine. See an own Tempo here. That means that this is 100% Ice Hammer. 100% this thing is going for Ice Hammer here. But I could just Earthquake. It could be Shookaberry Ice Hammer. Do I want to scout for that? Can I afford to scout for that and go Cinderace? I can. I'm gonna scout and go Cinderace here. Oh shoot, it's Reflect. Oh dear. Wait, I can core change that. That's fine. I can core change, so I'm fine with this. Do I do it first? Let's see. What do I think he's gonna do? Does he go? If he goes on to Waking here, it's like court change. Then what? I literally don't have a swap at that point into Wake. Yeah, I'd have to go Dogi and hope that I can just beat it then. I could also just HJK here. That covers Torkoal. It does a good amount into the Tinkaton. And by cover the Torkoal, I mean like it does 20%, but that counts for something. I'm just gonna kick something in the face. All right, here comes Torkoal. Man, I'm kicking this thing in the face. All right, that did nothing. Okay, I could core change here, get the Reflect, but his entire team is a special attacker. Now I think about it, so that's not exactly gonna work out for me here. I kind of want a U-turn because if he goes Wake here, okay, it doesn't, he just stays in, so I'm just going to go into my Diancie now. Let's see, is he just Lava Plumes? I'm fine with that. Okay, so now we have to call if he's going to go Wake or if he's going to go Venusaur. Let's see, if he goes Venusaur, what do I do? If he goes Venusaur, I go Cinderace. Because even through Reflect, Pyro Ball will kill. Unfortunately, if he gets an Earth Power, or if he gets a Growth and then Earth Powers, we're cooked. Man, I can't believe it just let Iron Crown die turn 1. That sucks. Alright, this is the call out turn. Which one does he go into? He could also just go Stinkaton. And if he does that, then that sucks. Yeah, we're cooked, man. I'm just saying it. We're cooked, soldiers. We're salute. We're cooked. Yeah. I'm gonna power gem here. Okay, here comes Venusaur. I could have just gone Cinderace. I knew I could have just gone Cinderace. I could lift Life Orb Solar Beam and Encore here. I'm just gonna go for it. Alright, we're good. We're good. Okay, what do I want to do? Do I want to call him to go Wake, or do I just want to start power gemming? Like, do I want to say, oh, he's gonna predict Cinderace and then go Wake here, or do I just start attacking what's in front of me? How long does Encore last? I'm googling that right now, just to be sure. 2 to 5. Oh no, it's for 3 turns. I don't know if it counts this turn. How much did Power Gem do? Did 37%. So Power Gem's a guaranteed 2 at KO into this, so I can just Power Gem. Even if he wants to go Stink-a-ton, then I can go into Cinderace and then just Stealth a Pyro Ball. Oop, sorry. If he goes Wake or Chins here. He's going Tankaton, let's be real. My opponent is going out into Tankaton here. So what if I just Earth Power and call Tankaton? Or just, my play is either Earth Power or go Cinderace. I want to call Wake, but nah. What if I went Dogi? Well, if he knocks, then I'm screwed. Yeah. If I wanted to make a mid-ground, I could go Landorus, but that'll lose into Venusaur here. If he just stays in and keeps growthing up. I have to cover him staying in here. So it's either Cinderace and then U-turn as he goes out into Wake that turn, and then bring in Dogi, and then go for Knock. Oh, wait, I need to get rid of Reflect here. I do need to get rid of Reflect, so I am just going to go into Cinderace. Okay, we get the Tinkaton in here. So if he goes Wake here, which is probably what's going to happen, if I Court Change, sack, not Cinderace, probably want to sack Lando. Court Change to get rid of Reflect here. Does Wake kill Diancie? Yeah. Yeah, like 100% here. Respects in the sun here. Yeah, the thing that sucks is that we take a lot of damage here, no matter what. So we have to take a sack as he locks Steam, and then because I have to Court Change here for sure. For sure, we got to Court Change here. We can't get in Dogi on Wake with Reflex up because we just don't do any damage, and then Wake will just beat us 1v1, which sucks. We lose to Wake 1v1 either way if it's Specs, so we have to keep that in mind. I'm going to Court Change here as he goes out into Walking Wake. Oh, he goes Torkoal. Okay, interesting. I'm gonna go Diancie. This goes for rocks. Okay. Tinkaton's coming out here, right? So I want to go Cinderace. So I could Court Change these rocks back, which is really good for us. Did I already kick the Torkoal in the face? I did, in fact, kick the Torkoal in the face here. Wait a minute. Okay, let's do this. Oh, man. That's really bad. Ooh, that's really not good. Man, maybe I should just Court Change those rocks back that turn to punish like Wake and shit like that. But I saw I could have gotten a 2 KO on Torkoal if I hit that. That would have forced him to go Venusaur. Now he can go Wake. rocks are up, which is annoying, so I have to go Dogi. How am I beating Pagos at this point? I'm not too sure. I have to U-turn here, like 100%. Okay, he stays in, so he's trying to get something else in on Diancie here. You see a gyro ball. Ooh, okay. That's crazy tech. So, does he go Wake this time? Start clicking buttons. I don't think so. I think he's either going to go Venusaur or Tinkaton. I'm not getting anywhere, I'm realizing. Man, if I hit that, that would have been so nice, because then Torkoal would have actually almost been dead. That high jump kick miss kind of sucks, but I should have just court changed, because by court change, I punished Venusaur for wanting to come in this turn, and then Cinderace is still healthy enough to take an attack from Venusaur, so that's what I should have done, because now I have to stack Diancie to whatever comes in here. Which really sucks, because then I think I've just lost the game super hard by clicking high jump kick. I should have thought that play out more. He's preserving Wake, which is it's kind of bad, kind of good. Here, if I power gym here, which I'm going to do, or do I go Cinderace hard? I'm gonna go out into Cinderace here. Okay, we get that right. Unfortunately, we died to Earth Power. So that sucks. Yeah. So if I go Landorus on Earth Power, if he Earth Powers and I go Landorus, we're in a good spot, because then I can beat this thing. But if it growths here, if he just goes hard for growth here, we're kind of cooked. Yeah, if he just goes for growth here, we lose off rip. But surely he doesn't do that. Surely he just attacks what's in front of him. Do I give up Ace here? What do I gain if I give up Ace? What do I do after? Afterwards, I probably go out into Landorus, and then Earthquake should be a guaranteed Oko here. That baits in Wake. I sack Diancie, I go Okie Dokie, I knock, Sun ends. Knock, Sun ends, he goes Torkoal, I would go Landorus that turn. I'd have to go Landorus that turn. No, we lose. I want to call him going for growth here. That's tough. He could also just go Wake. That would be a great play on my opponent's part here. Do I give up Diancie here, actually? I'm just going to Fireball. Okay, he does just attack what's in front of him. How about that? Okay, so that was kind of a throw, maybe. Well, now we're in with Landorus, so I got an Earthquake. Yeah, I can't win this game at this point. Hate to see it. I don't think I could win once Wake died, or once Crown died. Yeah, this is basically always gonna happen. I just gotta play for diff at this point, and hope to God that I can, like, eke out some good diff. If I can sneak out with good diff here, I'm happy. This is about how we expected this to go. Yeah. Man, I should have... Oh, that was annoying. I should have known it was going to lead Final Gambit, I guess. But how was I supposed to know? That sucks. Yeah, I don't have a ghost type, so he probably just brought that knowing it would work. I live this, at least. Yeah, so I'm giving up a bunch of mons here. He can just go Pagos, and he can spin and win the game. Oh, he just goes Wake. Okay. Well, I'm forced to sack this. Oh, is it the agility set? Could just be agility. How about that? Oh, great call in Central if this is agility here. I mean, if it's boost special attack, Terra specs, then we super lose this game. I have to knock, sack Darkrai I can't win because the Tinkaton's too healthy. Yeah, we lose. We lose this hard. Yeah, oh my god, this is a blowout. This was an absolute blowout of a game. Man, that sucks. Yeah. What's my play here? Do I knock or do I just go for Drain Punch damage? I mean, I guess knock's my play, huh? It doesn't matter. I can't win. Yeah. I want to get this to a 3-0, but I don't think I can do that because he can just go Tinkaton after this and beat the rest of my guys. So, man, that blows. Yeah, we lose 4-0, folks. We lose 4-0. Man, okay, well, that's fine. We didn't expect to win this game, really. I knew I was getting blown out here. That high jump kick play was really dumb. Now I think about it, I should have court changed there because if I miss, then I lose the game automatically. But I was just banking on being able to kill Torkoal, which is like not well, it was necessary, but like, man, that miss really set me behind, I guess. I don't know. I guess I did go into this with a pretty negative mindset, so it definitely did not help me at all. But I don't even know what I could have done to like win this from if Crown dies, I lose the game. So that was just, yeah. Okay, so it is Specs. So we knock off, we get a crit and a Toxic Chain. Oh, it's Mystic Water. How about that? Is there any way I could like save diff at all? Maybe. Let me sack Diancie here. Go Darkrai. I'm just trying to save diff here. Fine with that. Let's see if I go out into Dogi here. I die to anything he wants to go for. Do I go for Doki bailing? Is there any way Okidogi can bail me out better than Darkrai can here? No. I gotta play for like 1,000 flinches. Alright, we sag Dogi. On Reflect here. I'm fine with that. I'm just gonna Drain Punch. Oh, we actually lived that. Maybe Dogi can bail us out somehow. Maybe we can get enough Drain Punch, healing, poison everything. That'd be really funny if we could. Okay, hold on. Hold. We're not out. We're not out anymore. Wait, Darker. Oh, wait, we got this really good. Okay. Wait. Can we win? Did my opponent choke? Choke to win? Choke to win? If I flinch him, if I flinch the Terapagos, I think I could win this. Wait. Why can I win this if I flinch the Terapagos? I go for Dark Pulse. I flinch. I gotta flinch him a couple times here. Flinch. Okay, he encores. I'm fine with that. Flinch here. Oh, oh man. Okay. Ooh. Okay, flinch. Flinch him. You want to. I know you want to. Flinch this thing. Oh. Wait. Flinch here. Flinch. No flinch. Alright. Flinch here. No. Okay. Oh, I gotta take that, which is funny. I guess Light Screen was good play. Man, that high jump kick miss kind of sucked, but I mean, well, actually, no, I don't think it would have mattered. I'm trying to think if I could have won that there in any other way. There's any other way to win that. Maybe instead of sacking, what's his face? Okidogi to Torkoal, I go Darkrai that turn. Click Dark Pulse. No, I don't think that would have done anything. Well, Tinkaton's only attacking move was Knock. Oh, if I saved Dogi, I could have won. Oh, I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Maybe. I might have been able to win if I saved Dogi, because if we go On Lava Plume, I go Darkrai. He plumes, I live, I click Dark Pulse that turn as he goes Stinkaton. Then I click it again. Then I click it, I kill Tinkaton with that. Here goes Pagos. I Dark Pulse then. Reflect ends, so I can go out into Dogi. It depends on how fast this thing is. Well, I would have lost an AV. I would have had to hit like another Drain Punch on Tinkaton to get some health back. Maybe I could have won that. Huh, I think there might have been an out with Okie Dokie, now that I'm thinking about it. But yeah, that was a very weird matchup. If I brought Tatsugiri, I definitely was looking great there. Because he didn't bring another Terra type on Wake, so Tatsugiri actually was my bring. So how about that? Letting Crown die turn 1 was pretty rough. Getting that high jump kick play where we miss. High jump kick, if it hit, might have been the play there, because then he's forced to switch out into Wake or out into, not into Wake. He'd have to go Venusaur, so then if I Pyro Ball that turn, he's just dead, and then we're in a really great spot. Yeah, and then we didn't get any flinches with Dark Pulse, which blows. Yeah, that miss on high jump kick also really sucked, but I think Court Change might have been the safer play there, because that was always something that could have happened, was the HJK miss. Because the reason I had to switch there is because Lava Plume is now not resisted, it's just neutral, so we could have taken a lot of damage. And I don't even know what his Torkoal's investment was, so good to keep that in mind as well. I got a couple turns wrong, for sure. There were a couple turns I could have done significantly better, but also at the end game here, it was just kind of like I didn't get lucky at all. If I got a couple flinches, I probably won if I got a couple flinches, if I'm being honest with you. But it is what it is. Man. Well, we'll be back next week. Next week we play Smashster, who has a really fun team. Another really hard matchup with another great player. Great games to my opponent here. I'm not trying to like be disrespectful or make excuses. I'm just trying to like recap what I think I could have done better. So yeah, this was a good game. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you have not. I hate saying that, but it's funny because I like when number go up. And we'll catch you guys on the next time.